me coughing, it ain't me. It's what happens when you get old and sick. You can do a lot of coughing at night. Oh. Balancing my books on my minus. I'll just go 12 million because I put 2 million in the other one. So if I'm taking 12 million from 95, that would leave me $83 million in the co-op. It's not good to have only $83 million in the co-op. I'm about half of what I had before. He's just expanding farmlands and not selling off farms to roll in the profit. That's what I need to do. So how's everybody's day going? We've got a couple maps to look at. We're going to be looking at Carpathan countryside and this map. Yeah, it won't let me select it, so I don't know how to translate into that, so we just gonna leave it like it is and call it good. We're gonna be looking at these two maps right here and right here. So let's get to it. Kind of hoping to have a couple people in here before I kind of went, into the maps, but let's do it. I mean, I think it's this homestead one, but it's probably this one down here. I'm not seeing it anywhere here. And that save is the 23rd, so that's got to be 26 and 26, so it's got to be this one. Well, let's come back here real quick and go to downloadable content. Yeah, and okay, it's got that little barn and everything right there and those type of trees, so looks like Mr. Potato Head saying, good field goal. Okay. All right. Mr. Potato Head looking good. Goal. Good field goal. Aha. I knew that would be it. All right. This is kind of an expensive map, and you'll see when we get inside. I got 1,031 into it. I loaded it right into it, no problem, blah, 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 blah. But it was messing with one or two of the mods with that much, so I got a mod or two that I've collected lately that's conflicting, but yeah. And the other map that we're going into, no required mods. But when I launched it, it said I needed this one particular mod. So I went ahead and it was such and such required mod, but I didn't try to put all the 1,000 plus mods into it on the next map. This map I did, went in no problem, but backed out, knocked her down to 800 and some odd mods, so it'd run smoother. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in there I did not need for this map. And the other map, yeah, there is one required, but But when I was loading it in, it was saying that I needed a bunch of required ones or whatever, like 4 or 5 of them, but just to reselect them. So I already had the mods, but I think there is at least one required one that I saw. But this is a map I found online, and it's a pretty decent little map. I like it. As soon as it completely gets all of its shaders in. There we go. Now we can go have some fun. As you can see, I've already been in the map. And this is what's funky about it. This is what's funky about it. That's your property right here. Boom. That's yours. You pretty much... Let me get it towards a little easier to... There you go. That's what you own. And yes, you can't tell that... I mean, you can tell, but you can't tell. Cursor's over it, then I'll come over here like to this field, put my cursor over it. Oh, look at there. It's buckwheat. And then come over here. We could be here all day, guys. But, as you can see, I am right here. In this combine. I am set to wheat and wheat alone. If it's got wheat in it, I'm plowing it. So I literally have just, I jumped from one field to the next field, to the next field, to the next field. I came out from right over there. You can see where I just bam, bam, got all that. And then I came over here. And nice thing is, you can just start your combine up. I didn't drop it. Oh, damn. Oh, well. It doesn't disturb the other field, so I'm glad they did this. It's a pretty decent little field. Boom, you're done. That's like the 4th wheat field that I've done already. And I can just kind of look around and go, no, that one's done. Just shut the harvester off because it gets annoying, but bring yourself up like this and go, okay, well, one up that backside. Now I'm going down the center. This is still my property, you know. Your property when you come in, so it's just however you want to do it. Be careful. Yep, like that, fence. They like to throw those when you see the wide dirt road. Just the one fence. And they got it just wide enough for you to get your cultivator down. See, I did all this down here. Already been through all these fields. And no, I didn't sell anything. That was just like that when I got here, so. It's an old soccer field. Let's see here. Do I got anything over here that's I need to... No, there is collisions. That's another reason I'm doing it this way this time. There is collisions. And consequences. So, right down the center of Main Street, you're good. At least with this cultivator. Just Oh yeah, and let's get into that. In the garage, we got these two tractors. That was a good buy. That was a good buy. And you know me and my trailers. There's 6. There is 2 identical cultivators, one with this cultivating head and one with a corn head. And I do have a trailer for the cultivator head. But then we've got our setup for our mowing. Looks like pretty sick equipment. Man, this button just doesn't want to work. Yeah, it keeps throwing the other one. But notice how it's all kind of pretty sick equipment, like how I normally would kind of start out and set up with. It's because I bought every bit of that. You do not get anything on your start farm. Not a dang thing. You just get good luck and have a nice day. The 70 Chevy did not come with a 360 V8. It's 360 is a Dodge motor. It didn't even come with the 400. It came with either the 350 or the 396. Come on, people. I'll go 360. Fuck it. I'll just say it's bored over to a 360. That is not stock wheels for a 70 Chevy. That's a stock lift for a 70 Chevy with mud tires. I will take that. That is a 4-wheel drive now. This is your 2-wheel drive, and that is not. That's 4-wheel drive now. I do like the look of that. Stock lift and mud tires. Street. There we go. That's closer to the stock rim color, except for they're white. That's closer to the stock. Oh, yeah, Mickey Thompsons. Those Mickey Thompsons. Oh, those are B of goodies. Oh, just as good. Roof LED and light bar. That's a good aftermarket. Oh, man. Oh, no, damn it. Fuck, honey, you know I'm streaming. Fuck, you're gonna get me fucking DMAC, girl. No. The bed cover, maybe. No. Nerf bars? Nerf bars are just something to get hung up on. No. Plow mount. Yeah, I'll do a plow mount. Rail guard. Okay, I'll do it. Mud flaps, of course. Which ones they got? Oh, yeah. Do it for Dale. No vanity. Winch CB strobe light. There we go. Winch and CB radio. I don't need no fucking strobe light. There's my baby. It's the light bar. If it was two-wheel drive, then yeah, that'd be my truck. Yeah, take that European plates off. There we go. Yeah, I like that fuel tank in the back too. Alright. I had to buy the truck, guys. I had to buy the truck. Alright. But at least it has ambient sounds, unlike another map that we had recently. Didn't have any. Let's see here. Yeah, I can go right and go into much more field, so let's go do it this way. Alright. Hit all those. We go up the road, we'll hit 3 and cut back through and we'll hit a bunch more. Damn. That way I can't go any further. Look, they want you to turn here. This map is made for that. No collisions on the signs or the pedestrians. And right straight to one up here on the right. Turn on my blades and cut that guy up. Well, there is traffic out on the main road. Okay. So this could be a little tricky getting your shit around, so you might have to go out here on the main road. Let the vehicle by. Use people's yards as pullouts. Something. Oh well, we might as well, since we're going this way, might as well hit these ones over here on the left. Yeah, 2 or 3 of them I can see over here on the left we can do. We'll head straight out. Man, it looks like there was mortar shells here. Boom, 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 boom. Should we be worried about EDs? Can I get through here? If done just right, maybe. Out of my way. I'm gonna plow you. See, that guy grabbed hold of my tractor. I don't like that. That's not right. Okay, is this the wheat field? Yep. All right. Okay. Yeah, welcome in. Yeah, I'm doing a run through on these maps, and it's kind of having fun. Oh, fun's over. All right, just kind of having fun. This is the map, and this is your properties. Let me kind of get it to where you can see. Let me reset it to where you guys can tell what I'm doing. Okay. I would just had all the wheat highlighted so I could take care of them first. But this is your map. You do not get any vehicles. You do not get any vehicles. Well, bye. Okay, back to what I was doing. Find the one at the end and hang on to it and stretch this train out a little bit. All right. Okay, we've got to head left and just stay left all the way down. Because the field I'm at is right here. So yeah, I can go in a block and then all the way down, or down 2 and all the way down. No, wrong way. Then follow the road out. Me back there? No, that's not mine. Up around the corner. Alright. Oh yeah, I gotta go through the minefield. gonna have to go around. I need to go do some mowing. Alright. We're gonna get a quick save in here. But you get nothing with this map. Not a dang thing. Nothing. So you gotta purchase everything. You get a couple extra little things. I think it's buckwheat and field peas. That's the only two things extra on the crop. You got your typical crop calendar. You've got 3 facilities with nothing living in it, and your contracts are plentiful. You got no storage. And let's see here. Go down to peas, and they are your typical price. 3,637. So that. And this is pretty well. This is pretty much the center of the map, right where your home is. It's essentially located, and you got all these fields right here. So, small cultivators with narrow, making mini paths. Because there's certain ones you have to be at. They're narrow fence, and it's only going to take the smallest header cultivator you can find to cultivate it. And there's going to be an up and then back up. At least it gave you farmland that's you can harvest instead of, farmland that you gotta, like, this is like onions recently harvested. It's like, great, okay, what can I put behind onions at this time of year?
Oh, I gotta wait a month so I can put canola in the ground? Okay. But that takes care of this map, pretty much. I mean, you got itty bitty fields over here. They got 1,000, 3,000, 4,000. Well, 4,500, 2,000. They range in price. Another field out here that's just a field. And you got all kinds of nice little places. And that's in your big fields running about 900,000 to over 3 million. 1.4 and 3 million. That's 50% markup, so that's about a 1.6, 1.7 million property right there at normal. And out here, go visit it. You have yourself a mud track. Mud puddles. That's what's out in this big ass area pretty much. And you can get that for the little price of 1.34 million. Moving on. Oh, this is the big field for one. Oh, wow. That's 150 acres and it's 1.5 million. 247 acres. Wow. That's a lot of acreage. That's a lot of acreage. 214. Wow. I wasn't reading the acreage. 117 acres. Wow. That's. Yeah. So, I hope you have a big pocketbook. No. 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 Selling station and elevator. Where does it go? Going down, baby. Oh, sweet in the rainbow. Cock ready to let it go. Well, that's your places. I'll go here. Oh, that's a hub. Elevator. Green elevator. Lime station. And a selling station number 5. Selling station number 5. Selling station number 5. Missing animal cow pasture and whatever XML. Oh. Well, you can't pick them up, so. There's the and what's out here? Looks like a bunch of greenhouses and a selling station also. Well, there's that map. Hope you liked it. Time to get that save in and back out and go see what the other one. This is loading into the next one. I am going to go utilize my restroom. And that should be the next map down. That was the unpronounceable map, by the way. At least foreign language. That one right there is the next one we're going into. That rather one they call it Big Belmorica. But here is the new latest map. I trimmed that down to 839 out of 1,031. And while that's doing that, I am going to head towards the restroom. I'll be right back. Alright, it is loaded in. I thought I'd be back by the time that happened. Alright, this is that new map, everybody, the one that's in there. And there is a lot going on in this map. I hadn't found any trigger to buy the, actual outside, but this is what you own. Just highlight that in red. Plus all of this right here. This is, well, not the little ones down here, but I'll be moving that over to the, there you go. That's everything you own. Alright. And, yeah, you can see. I'll get to those vehicles here in a minute, but here is your crop calendar. It's a little bit, a little bit extra added too. We got some rye. Oats. Rye and oats looks like they kind of added to it with alfalfa. And then let's head on down the list here. And you've got a lot of facilities here. You've got a cow, and then you got a heifer shelter, then you got young cow shelter, then you got cow barn 1, pig barn 1, and horse barn stuttery. Alright, and this is after being in the game for a little while. You get quite a few contracts. You got bale, collecting, baling, deadwood, fertilizing, harvesting, irrigation, mowing, rock removal, special contracts, Brain supply and transport and wood chip transport if you have the mods installed. And you do own a grain storage and shredder. And that's what you'll in and out. It gets you pig food. And then we get up here to the available. You've got all kinds of... You want to be able to put stuff on wherever you want. There you go. You even got a piano and a toy tractor. Nice. All right. And you do have all this on your property. In your storage areas, there's your bales, and you don't have any pallets of stuff, it doesn't look like. Just what you see. Alright, that's the quantity of what you have. So enough to get you going. And get down here to peas and how much they give them for those. 36, 37. Alright, so that first yield looks good. But you want to see your garage? Your garage has got yourself a pickup. This one's actually blue. And then you got yourself 4 tractors at 171 horsepower, 230 horsepower, 301 and 302 horsepower. Oops. My bad. Then we'll move down to your front loader equipment. You've got a bucket, some forks, and a bag holder. Then your telehandler. It comes like a Swiss Army knife. It's got all kinds of stuff. Same thing here. All kinds of stuff for your telehandler. And here is your trailers. Here is your disc harrow, your plow, your mulcher, and your cultivator. And then we have your planter. And we have your seeder. I like that seeder too. And we got a roller, a weeder, 2 different fertilizers. And then we got another one for that rail system, you know, where our dumper beds are at. And then we got backpack sprayer look like thing. And we got cone head. And we got a header. And you get a 13,900 capacity. And you got yourself a silo roller. And then you got yourself a Horace. Oh, it's a leveler. Okay, cool. Alright. Now in your shop, you get a pretty decent little amount to start off with. Oh. Apparently there is traffic. They made a 6-car traffic jam. My bad. Well, it's a cute little town. Be careful on the streets. They do park on them. I guess if you're drunken with the tractor, you'd be okay. There's one of your sale points. Let's get back into the map so we can see what the heck we're doing here. So they got a bunch of little houses. All these are houses where I'm running around at. They're all for sale. And your biggest property sells for $793,000 or less, because I got that markup down thing. And you woods enthusiasts, let's go take a look. You get what you get. That was kind of spooky to read. Wheel? Let's see here. That kind of take care of that. This is just another little area like that. And this is the bigger area like that by your farm. So let's go jump into the farm. See? Blue truck. And take a look around your farm. That must be a bale storage since it has a big old X in it. There's all your equipment out here. Nice, nice. What's in here? Dun dun dun. Workshop. And let's take a look over here. You got a few good fields. Sorry guys, I'm a little tired. I haven't been to bed yet. And you got a forklift sitting over here that you can utilize. And I think there's another one right there you can utilize. Don't know about that. But there's all kinds of stuff that you can utilize and whatnot, so it's kind of nice. Got a good sized farm right here too. Visit this one. I mean, it's not yours, but I mean, it could be yours if the price is right. And it's got the workshop right there. Kind of jump and look in the windows. Alright, cool. Well, what do you got to pay for it? $400,000? That ain't bad. But got all kinds of places to drop stuff out by the train. That looks like that train just kind of comes into the map and says, hello, I'll take it, and leaves. Now that was smart on these guys' part. Just put the train right down one side of the freaking map and say, there you go. Have a nice one. Peace. Alright. And now for the I've been shot mode. You know, I've been shot. I'm coming home. Coming, Mom. No, my mom's still alive. But everything is sellable. I'm pretty sure this was the map I did that on. We'll get in here and make sure so I'm not lying. Oh, yeah, everything's sellable. Right on down to the fence. See, it glows blue. Here, I'll even do this, and you can't destroy it, but you can sell it. See? Default map item. Replaced map object. You sell that chunk of fence for, tell me we'd have to pay for it to put it in. Well, $1,600. And you can take out that fence. I like looking at the fences because you can tell where they, if they go the whole length, and that means they put it in all at once. And this is how the fence looks when they put it in. It was just string it along until it stopped. Or you hit certain pieces of fences and it's like, oh well, it's this section and that section and this section and that section. But yep, we've got a border and we can sell it. We have a wall that we can sell. Yeah, it is a beautiful map. I do like it. Pretty good detail. Cars in the driveways. People walking down pretty much any street, any given street. I mean, look at the detail in that. Good detail. Got a building site right there, so that's kind of cool. I like it. They even got the sound quality to where just as you pass the road like you would normally would start to hear that little bit of a creak. That is good. I like it. So, oh yeah, that's right. We're in flight mode. But yep, this is a beautiful map. Check out. I like how they kind of put things in good places. I didn't see this last time I was out here. Nice. Good little quarry. When you get out here to the edge and you look down, and they do what I do on a map. They lined it with gravel, and then they cut a road over here, but then they put it in with gravel. And this might be the edge of the map. This was the smart part. You see where the gravel comes out right there. That's the edge of the map. Well, you're not going to be able to harvest that far out. You only can harvest about right here. So that was perfect to put the road to. That was actually smart on them to keep you guys and me from doing something stupid. Then they put the road here, and they still gave you this nice long line. You keep following it, then you find nice little things like this, like a fishing hole. And come down here, and we got people down here at the fishing hole, camping. Got fish swimming around. Another one over there. Any fishies. People kind of staring at the water. I mean, there must be stoners. They're just staring at the water. Got ourselves a little camp host area. At least that's what I'm calling it. I mean, it looks like you should be able to get out there, doesn't it? And you got a house over there. Got a field right here, but no. We gotta be denied. Oh, well, that's cool. We got the bulbs on top of the lines for airplanes, so that means either that direction or that direction there's actually an airport. I know, I live by a pretty good sized airport, or or I should say, I drive by a pretty good sized airport around where I'm at. Oh, sure, and then you just fade in the distance. I see how it is. How rude. So you can still see. That's why I kind of went up to the corner. You're still kind of doing that same, here's the edge, don't go past here. Oh, wow. I'm stuck. There we go. Had to get over the collision. Alright. Was this their attempt at crop circles? Let's go down and take a better look. With power poles going through. Okay. Oh, what was that? Okay, there's mighty tracks on the field. Got you. Alright, I'm gonna turn off the I can be Superman and fly. And wonder what the fuck this thing is. I don't know. That's a European thing, is all I know. I know nothing about it. I just play the game. Alright, well, that's going to wrap up the 2 maps. There wasn't much there. You had a shit ton of vehicles. You've got a lot of contracts. There is a lot of facilities. And we'll go back into your garage, and yeah, you've got a ton of stuff. So, bring a big pocketbook, or just harvest everything on your property right there in all those little itty fields, sell it all off, and buy yourself a bigger chunk. And then marry everything you can together on those. That's my advice on it. Alright, well, you guys have a good one. This has been fun. And I will catch you on the next one. Peace.